this brief video, I had a thought. I just want to talk about some traitor Romans, some Romans who became emperors, and all of a sudden they betrayed the empire. I mean, they betrayed the idea of Mare Nostrum, of RC, of an empire stretching from Gibraltar up to the Euphrates and the Tigris rivers, Mesopotamia. So one of these traitors, the first of the traitors, was of course Tiberius, Nero. More sadly, Prince Germanicus. He defeated the Cherusci, the Chatti, the Bulgari and other tribes. He defeated Herman, and he was about to get the territory that was lost during the Varus disaster in the Tiberian forest. And all of a sudden, Tiberius gave the order, retreat. Yes, but you're winning. Prince Germanicus is winning the war. He had secret orders to, actually official orders to retreat to the Rhine. So that was the first betrayal. So, in other words, the Cherusci, the Chatti, the Bulgari and other tribes got scot-free for what they did to his Varus. Why? Because Tiberius envied Prince Germanicus. So that's the first traitor. Now the second traitor is of course Nero, who betrayed his friends, all of his friends. I mean, when he killed Domitian, who was the only person who could defeat the Persians actually after the East. That was betrayal. And going on, we see Domitian killing his friends, betraying and killing his friends. Right, and then we go on to the big traitor called Hadrian. Right, Hadrian may have been a sort of intellectual emperor, but he betrayed his friends. He betrayed the empire. So you see, Trajan, he captured all of Armenia, all of Mesopotamia, and all of Syria. He defeated the Persians and their allies, and the Arabs, and the Dacians. And what did Hadrian do as soon as he got into power? Hadrian gave up Mesopotamia and Syria, and he gave it to the Persians for absolutely no reason at all. And he even considered giving up Dacia. So that's the big traitor, Hadrian. And then we go on to Commodus. Commodus again killed many of his friends for no reason, and he gave up his father had subdued the Marcomanni and the Quadi tribes. It's in Austria. That's in the modern-day Czech Republic. He defeated them. And what does Commodus do? He gives up the province. So his father died there. He spent 3 years subduing the Marcomanni and the Quadi and the Scythians and other tribes. And he gave it all up. Why? And then of course we go on to Philip the Arab. So Philip the Arab actually kills Gordianus III, who was a son of a senator. He was a real Roman aristocrat. He defeated the Persians, and all of a sudden Philip the Arab gives up Armenia and Mesopotamia to the Persians. Betrayal. And then a few years later on, we see Aurelian. Aurelian is victorious on all fronts, and then he gives up Dacia. And then we go on to Julian. Now Julian was winning the war in Persia in 363 AD, and then all of a sudden he retreats, he burns his cargo ships, and he's defeated for no reason at all. And then when he dies, Jovinus becomes emperor, and he pays an indemnity, and he gives up land to the Persians again. So he's a traitor. Jovinus is a traitor. Julian acted very foolishly. And then of course we go on to Honorius, who betrayed his friends, and he lost half of the empire for no reason at all. He was so weak and so stupid. Honorius, he betrayed the empire. Well, and that's about it. And then we go on to the Eastern Roman empires, and then we got a lot of traitors there. The useless emperors who betrayed their friends again. But it all started with Tiberius envying Prince Germanicus, and letting Herman and the Cherusci and the Hatti and the Bucteri and other tribes getting scot-free. Hadrian betraying the empire. Commodus betraying the empire. Philip the Arab, Aurelianus giving up land. Even Aurelianus, he was one of the greatest emperors Rome ever had, giving up land for no reason at all. So something being defeated. Like for example, Emperor Valens was defeated in Hadrianople by the Germans, the Scythians, and the Goths, by the coalition. They didn't give up land. He was defeated in battle and he died in a little hut outside of Hadrianople, but he didn't give up land. Emperor Augustus was defeated. Varus was defeated in the Tedderburg forest, but didn't give up land. He was building up his forces to get the land back. And all of a sudden Tiberius gives the order. Prince Germanicus and Aelius Gagina and all the other commanders returned back to the Rhine. Why? Because I'm jealous of Prince Germanicus. Talk about corruption, talk about and Jovinus. Jovinus, when he gave up land to Persia, he died on the way back. He hardly did anything. He just died. He just gave up land to the Persians and he died. That's what Jovinus did. And no one knows why Julian lost the war when he was winning the war. And no one knows why Jovinus was elected and Jovinus betrayed the empire. So for no reason, Julian was winning, and suddenly he dies, he loses the war, and an idiot is elected who betrays the empire. And no one knows why Honorius lost parts of the empire to Alaric when he could have wiped out Alaric in a second. So Honorius was a traitor, he was an idiot, the son of Theodosius. Now Theodosius was a great emperor, his son was an idiot. Honorius was an idiot. Losing the war to a nobody, to Alaric. Alaric could have been wiped out in a couple of days. Stilicho could have done the job. So, maybe Stilicho didn't trust Honorius. Honorius didn't trust Stilicho, Flavius Stilicho. And even Valentinian III betrayed and killed his friend Flavius Aetius at the end. And all would have been lost. All would have been lost if it wasn't for Pope Leo. Anyway, so you see we got a lot of traitors. Philip the Arab killing the aristocrat, Gordianus III, doing what? Give up land to Persia and then doing nothing for 6 years, and he's killed by a bunch of soldiers, disaffected Praetorian guards. So we see jealousy, bigotry, we see traitors. So the idea of Mare Nostrum is being betrayed within. When you have traitors like Tiberius Nero and traitors like Commodus What do you need the Germans for? The Goths and the Persians and the Parthians and the Arab allies of Persia, the Scythians and the Huns, and the Bructeri and the Hatti and the Cherusci and the Marcomanni and the Quadi. I mean, what do you need them for when you have traitors like Domitian killing Corbulo, or Nero killing the elder Corbulo, Domitius Corbulo, for no reason at all, being envious of Corbulo. When you have useless emperors like Servius Galba, or Salvius Otho, or Lucius Vitelius, being useless emperors, completely useless emperors. And let's not talk about later Eastern Roman Empire. We can do that. We see the Roman Empire at its greatest extent during the reign of Emperor Trajan, and after his death, Hadrian betrayed it. He gave Assyria and Mesopotamia to the Persians. The Emperor Trajan, who gave Rome its greatest extent, capturing Armenia, Syria, Mesopotamia, Nabatea, and Dacia, and he was betrayed by Hadrian. Emperor Hadrian gave up Mesopotamia and Assyria to the Parthians soon after he took power, and he was considering giving up Dacia as well. And apart from that, he had a stupid beard like a barbarian.